Alright guys, modelrockets321 here. I recently crashed my SR-71 Blackbird. This is the classic standard version. I have the Project X version where I have the two motors here. This one has the standard one engine in the middle. And it crashed. Launched, parachute got stuck, but it did arch into the wind. There was no wind on the ground, but I guess there was wind up high. It took like a weird trajectory, arched over. Delay happened, but it hit the ground before it could eject the parachute. But it's going to be an easy fix. This is still intact. This has been crashed before, so you can see this hard part here. That's this nice reinforced. So I'm going to be rebuilding this. If I can get this out of here. Yeah, it is jammed in there good. So I will be rebuilding this SR-71 Blackbird. Wow, that is jammed in there. Yeah. So I will be rebuilding this. You'll see it coming back. So it has begun. I already cut away all the bad, damaged, crash stuff. I have my new tube piece made. I cut a piece of coupler. So this piece can stick into the tube that's inside here. I removed the old tube. We are very close. This tube will line up with that corner right there. Remove the old shock cord, this old piece. It's going to be all Kevlar. I got all Kevlar system. Get that glued in. I already have my shroud right here. Not much work left. The bottom's good. So we're good to go. modelrockets321, subscribe. So as you can see, I already began a lot of the work on repairing my Blackbird. This is my standard Blackbird. If you know, I was in Sport Rocketry magazine with what I call Project X SR-71 Blackbird, which had two engines in its place, and I had sealed this off and the parachute ejects from the rear. But anyway, this is my standard one I had for a long time. This is its second crash and repair. Like, it's a very easy repair. As long as the cone survives, you're good. And this cone survived. I did get a crack there, but which isn't too bad. I'm probably just going to paint that. I may be able to seal this, but the cone is good. But all this front end, as you saw before this part of the video came on, was crushed. So all you do is you cut away what's bad and you try to use as much as the original stuff as possible. And I cut away all the crushed cone, all that stuff's going in the shroud piece. This is a piece of black cardstock that I have. And what I'm doing now is I'm just shaping it to the shape of this BT50. So I have an engine here with a 24 millimeter. I'm just like rolling it over this just to give it that shape. And I'm bending it across here. Not hard bends where you're creasing it, just like slight bends. Just some slight bends. Just to give it that shape. As you can see, this has like a, it's a little arch in it. So I already did a lot of gluing because I wasn't planning on doing this video, but many people kept mentioning they would like to see the repair of it. So this is where I'm at. The bottom was all good. The bottom was good. I just added, I fixed up the wood here. I had all the pieces, so I was able to glue that back, and I got it glued back on here, like the wood structures that's holding that's onto the tube. There's a coupler. I added a BT50 to a piece of coupler, and I inserted it into the main tube that's in here. So we're pretty much nearing the end. Now, one thing I can do is this piece is actually will go on here, and it's going to overlap, but I can actually butt it up to this and then just seal that off. And then just, use some filler, but that's a little more work than I really need to do, actually. So I can match this up and let it overlap once I get it glued on, and I'll be fine with that. Like, I don't have an issue with that. Like, I really don't. Like, to me, that looks fine. I can get that on there, and I can get the cone on, get everything lined up underneath here. We'll have to glue it too. I'm going to sand. Oh yeah, the sanding part, I'll be doing a lot of sanding on these edges just to roughen up that surface, just so the pieces will stick. But I will overlap this little piece here. I'll overlap that gap. Instead of buttoning it up and then going through extra work, filling and sanding, I'm just want to get it back flying again. This is my classic one. I had it for a very long time. This is the second repair. I had a crash before, years ago. I don't even remember the crash. I can see where I did repairs on it before. I remember it hitting, like, I think I was back in, could have been a Jersey launch. I don't know if it crashed here or not. But anyway, these are easy fixes. Like, for me, you just cut away what's bad. You get the shape of whatever you need, and you just fashion something. If I was going to use white cardstock, then I would have to paint. I just happen to have some black cardstock, so it makes it a lot easier. I actually replaced the old rubber shock cord that was in here. Actually, that's right here. That's right here. It was this big, thick piece. It's just burned up and it's done. I just went on and cut it off. Now I'm gonna go with my In Kevlar We Trust. You know, I use all Kevlar. You can see the burns this thing's been taking, but I do see some fraying here, but this still has many flights. That's not breaking no time soon. So, you know, new piece of Kevlar up top. So the next step I'm gonna be doing is just getting this shroud glued back on, and then we'll be good to go. Get this glued on, just look some things over, just get some stuff lined up. So that's gonna line up about right there. And we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good to fly again. I may hit it with some more, I may mask off some of the stars and bars and some other stuff, and then just hit it with some flat blacks, just so it matches just a little bit more. In mine, I misted it with this white, I just missed it. It was actually gray. I misted it with some gray just to give it a different look. With blackbirds are typically all black, but this one's fun. This one's fun. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm going to be gluing this up, and then we're going to take it from there. It's Model Rock 321. Now, since this is just a cardstock shroud, I'm going to wick in some CA glue along. I'm going to wick some CA glue all in here, just not on where the cone will have to touch, but just to strengthen this edge up. I'm just going to put CA glue all in there. I'm going to get something right now, and I'm going to show you guys that. To do that, you can use anything, a piece of wood dowel, anything, piece of stick, anything. So I'm just going to use this little piece of this little green stick I got here, I've been using. So what you do is you take some of this, remove the cone part for right now. Matter of fact, I'll just I'll put the shock cord inside. It don't matter that it's not attached. If it goes too deep, you can always use something to push it back through the other end. I just want to get this out of the way while I do this part. Like I said, I'm going to mist this again with some, so this glue, I'm not really worried about that got on it. It's not a whole lot on there anyway. It's pretty nice. I kept it pretty clean. And it's stuck really good. I use Gorilla Glue. I use Gorilla. So Tight Bond is good. All brands are good. I mean, I haven't seen anything that's, I'm not, you know, I've just used glue, you know. Gorilla Glue seem to work for me. I got that Gorilla and Gorilla CA. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just I'm going to wick in, like I said, some CA glue on here just to strengthen that up. And I'm going to do that by just putting a little on here. A brush or something probably would be better. I may just grab an old brush. Yeah, I'll just, you take it and you put the glue just all on anything that's CA. I mean, anything that's the cardstock, just to strengthen it up. Push it down in there, and it'll give some strength to this part. Yeah, as long as that's spreading pretty, like it's spreading pretty good down in there. So you put that on there like that, get it down in there deep, twirl the stick, and now I'm gonna go across. More CA on here. This is just to strengthen up. Just to strengthen up this shroud a little more. Since it is cardstock, the original is a tougher material, the Estes stuff, but this, you could pretty much build one of these out of cardstock. I'm sure, like, people are, if I wanted, I could build one. As long as you have the patterns, you can make anything. Use cardstock to make anything. Happy little cardstock, like Bob Ross, a happy little tree. Use your happy little cardstock and you can make pretty much anything. You can make pretty much anything. You can fashion all kind of parts using cardstock and balsa. I'm going to get some more CA. And there are many brands of CA. This is just the stuff that I use. I'm not a picky when it comes to many things. Well, I'm picky with some things, but I'm not picky with many things. But CA glue, this seems to work. It's super glue, pretty much. Crazy glue. But yeah, just get it all on there like that. And once it dries, you'll feel the difference. It'll be hard. So it's pretty good. Man, the rain is coming down out there. It's pretty nice. Nice day to be fixing something and rain falling. So yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. I'm gonna let this dry before I put the cone anywhere near this, because you don't want that cone to get stuck, or then you have new problems. And guys, if you ever need to loosen up CA glue, use acetone. Acetone will break CA glue down like nobody's business. It might take a couple tries, but just rub it in, and once it starts to break it down, it'll work. It'll work. So there we go, guys. That is the shroud all repaired. Let me know what you think. Shock cord's deep down in there, out of the way. I can feel, yeah, I can already tell this is tough. So there we go. There we go. Hope you guys enjoyed that. It's modelrockets321. Check the link below. Go to the shop, support the channel, drop a comment, hit the thumb up button. Just repaired the SR. I'm almost tempted to put this on there. Almost tempted, but I will give you another look at it with the cone on. But just wanted to show you how to fix damaged stuff. Cut away the bad, shape, fashion the parts you need. Do your best, measure. I done repaired this several times, so I am pretty much good at this. Yeah, this is I could wow, it's getting so hard. This is cool. That is cool. So, but I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna miss this guy again, maybe. Find my flat back black, just missed it over. Make it match a little more. I think we're good. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna go ahead and tempt it. I'm gonna go ahead and tempt it. Just don't want to. Yeah, we're good. We're good. So there we go. There we go, guys. SR-71 Blackbird repair video. It's modelrockets321. As requested, some of you guys wanted to see how I would do it. Sorry, I wasn't documenting it early on. I was just already cutting away and getting it worked and fixed. But that's how you repair stuff, man. It's easy. It's easy. Just replace what was damaged. As long as the cone's good, that crack is there. That kind of, like this crack, I have a piece of black right here. I can probably get this fixed too. This cone, that piece right there, I have a piece of this cardstock. Let me see what we got here. Yeah, this can easily wrap around here. That's a repair. Like that's pretty much right there. Just fabricate a piece, go around like that. Yeah, I may make that happen. I think I'm gonna have to make that happen, guys. I think that's gonna be that piece seemed to fit perfect too. It fits. I have a little patch look to it. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Let me trim it a little bit. You know what? I'm gonna trim it, and then we're gonna get that. Let's do that. I'm gonna trim it and get him fitting a little better. All right, so it's kind of nice right there. Just I think I want a better angle on that little piece. I can already see. Whoa. I can kind of see. Let me get these scissors and let me see. I think I flipped it over now. Oh, it's like that, yeah. All right, so this piece right here. Oh yeah, yeah, we good. So we put a slight curve to it. I got these curved scissors. These are from my RC car days for cutting out those Lexan bodies. Let's make a mistake on that. Did I cut that wrong? I believe I cut it wrong. It's not bad. Let me see. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. Just move it down. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. So I'm going to glue this up. It's going to have a patch right there on top. Yeah, I'm going to glue it. I'm going to sand this area. I'm going to sand this area a little bit. Then I'm going to go ahead and use CA. Use CA again. I use CA a lot. I know somebody mentioned in one of the comments why don't I use plastic cement. I don't really like plastic cement. I like CA because it dries fast and I can move on. Plastic cement seems to take a little bit longer just to bond, but to each his own, to each his own. Yeah, let's just scuff this up and get some of that. Just a little. Yeah, get this guy cleaned up a little bit. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna find the flat black and hit stuff again. Yeah, move him up about right there. Yeah, yeah, that'll do. Yeah, it's perfect. All right, let me get a little marker on it. Where's my? Get a little mark. So I'm just gonna mark off exactly where it goes, so I know where to put my glue. Out right there, and go across. this side. There and down there. Okay. So yeah, I can see where to sand now, and I can see where to put glue. So I'll just do a little more sanding. I was eyeballing it, but it's better to get it a little more accurate. And I'm trying to move a little quick for the sake of video and battery life. But yeah, guys, anything can be fixed. I mean, if it was totally destroyed, I mean, there's always something salvageable. There's always, you can always reuse and recycle, repurpose stuff. There's also the parts, like, even if this was all crushed, this cone, this can be made. Like, nothing's done. Like, don't throw anything away for the most part, unless you're just done with it. But many things are salvageable. Put it on eBay as scrap and see, you'll be surprised who will buy it and give it new life. I've resurrected many rockets that people had just got out of the hobby, I guess, and I'm like, you know what, that still has use. So yeah, I just want to get this scuffed up pretty good, just so I'm kind of gluing on some of the plastic instead of gluing on top of the paint. Even though the CA will hold, it'll hold. But yeah, that big opening right there, there's probably even a way to get that sealed. I'm sure I could get that sealed up, which I may do. But yeah, so this is pretty good. I can get, let's see, a little more spots. Let me get another, get this spot right. A little more. There we go. Just get a little more, just get it down to the bare. And I can even, if I wanted to get really crazy with this, I can get some acetone. Acetone will remove some of the acetone and melt the plastic though. So I could use some thinner, paint thinner, something just to rub on this paint and get that off there. It's all kind of ways. It's all kinds of ways. Happy little acetone. Yes. See, this is getting down pretty good, so. So yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's kind of fragile. Squirt some glue in there. Yes, it's a crack right there. But this will harden up the let me get this out. I have it. All right. So yeah, this piece was right there and right there, about right there. Yeah, that's the edge right there. So it'll be like that. All right, I'm ready to glue this. Another thing, acetone, be careful. I mean, not acetone. Be careful with acetone, but be careful with CA glue. This stuff will stick to you really good. And then, use acetone to get it off you. All right, so clean that off my fingers. Get my little stick. The rain stopped already, but now I see some sun peeping behind the clouds. I enjoy the rain season here. All right, so this on here, just go around. I wanted it to be enough, but it looked like I'll put it directly on. There we go. That should do it. That should do it. All right. Yeah, that'll do it. So just go across up to that line. Go up to the line and just a little beyond because it may squirt from under there. All right. Let me get moving. All right, so this was my edge underneath. Yeah. That right? Yeah. That's my curve. Okay. All right, and boom, like that. I want to squeeze this, but I got to make sure I don't get this on my. I don't want to get this on my fingers. But like I said, acetone. And I'm not really worrying about like this scuff. This top I did really good. The other underneath got some white showing, but don't matter because I think I'm gonna mist this over with that flat black. I used flat black on my Blackbird. I didn't use the shiny gloss. Let's see here. We're doing good. Here we go. We're doing good. Just press down with something. Ooh. Oh, got some of that glue squirted out from under there. I don't want to really touch that. There we go. Just wanted to patch up that hole. And like I said, I'm not too worried about how it looks. I'm just worrying about that patch being covered, and that is a good patch. And once I hit that, see that hole? I can even seal that. I can seal that hole. Cut a piece of. I sealed this on my reminds me of my Project X version. Yeah, that's good. That's closed off. That hole is closed off. That little white right there is just some paint rust scuffed outside my line, but that is good. Close up the CA. Boom and boom. How's this doing? This is rock hard. That is great. That is great. But that is patched up. Check them out. Patched up. Good to go. This thing could fly right now. Fly right now. Check that out. SR-71 Blackbird repairs. Yeah. So that's it, guys. That's it. It's modelrockets321. If you enjoyed the content, enjoyed the channel, drop a comment, thumb up. Any support? Peace to you. I'm out.
Attention Rocketeers, for the very first time, you can get your hands on an exclusive set of Model Rocket trading cards by modelrockets321. These cards have been carefully created and represent a groundbreaking first in the world of rocketry with their glossy UV-coated finish. These collectibles are a must-have for anyone passionate about space and rocketry. This 12-card set includes detailed descriptions on the back of each card, plus 3 limited edition cards that will be vaulted after this release. Don't miss out! Secure your set right now by clicking the link in the bio.